Skill number 2 is about using Babel plugins. Extend Babel with existing plugins. First, we'll view configuration files. This is the first configuration file. It's basically empty with no plugins. Next, we'll view code examples. This is the first code example. If no Babel plugin is used, this line will not be transformed, and this function will not be renamed. Next, we'll transform the code example with Babel. I'll use this script to tell Babel to transform this file using this configuration file. Then output the results to the build directory. npm run skill 2a. As you can see, a build directory was created along with this JavaScript file. Comparing the before and after files, we see that there are some slight changes, but no transformations were done. This is the next configuration file. It uses one plugin, @Babel plugin-transform-modules-commonjs. And this is the example code. With the CommonJS plugin, this line will be transformed, and this function will be renamed. And I'll be using this script to transform the code. npm run skill 2b. We see here that another JavaScript file was created. Comparing the before and after files, we see that this line of code was transformed along with this function. The last configuration file uses 3 plugins: transform-remove-console, transform-remove-debugger, @Babel plugin-transform-modules-commonjs. And this is the example code. With debugging removal plugins, this will be removed, but this function will not be removed. This debugger will be removed, but this statement will not be removed. So now I'll run this script. npm run skill 2c. Here, the final JavaScript file was created. Comparing the before and after files, we see that the log statement was removed and the debugger statement was removed. Now I'll briefly explain that plugins are applied from left to right. In the last configuration file we used, it had 3 plugins. When I put the plugins all on one line, we see that they are applied from left to right. First, transform-remove-console plugin is used to remove the console statement. Then the plugin transform-remove-debugger removes the debugger statement. Then the plugin Babel plugin-transform-modules-commonjs transforms the code.